And then this one time her mom was like, what's wrong with your belly? Mbona ni kubwa?
That's when she realized.
Yeah. Hakuna pali imeandikwa, I'm a Christian, I'm not supposed to do this shit. Oh, sorry.
She actually thought she'd die.
Lakini pia.
Yeah.
If the child is not going to live for a long time, I might as well give her a good time.
First time uliambiwa Shaku nilikuwa nafikiri nipima.
See, you're not the only one, by the way.
Yeah.
Many people I meet wako like, what's your name? Niko Shaku. Shaku the dance. Unajua vile it's annoying telling people, no the dance. My name is Shaku. Shaku, you mean?
Especially najua senyo ngoma ilikuwa kila kitu ilikuwa Shaku, najua ilikuwa annoying for you every time.
So annoying. Kuna hii time I met someone and I was telling him my name. Kwanza it's a guy. This nigga had the audacity. Am I allowed to say nigga, by the way? Yeah, this nigga had the audacity to dance kwa barabara.
Ni funny though. Unafaa appreciate the effort.
Wase, jina yake ni Shaku. So
ilikuwa during the day, kulikuwa inebriated ama kwa na any alcohol involved.
Obvious, kulikuwa na alcohol.
Anaweza get a pass basi, unajua. It's a fun thing. Anyway, hi and welcome to the Grey Area. My name is Mike Mulinge.
My name is Tanya Shaku.
So today we want to talk about a very interesting conversation. We want to talk about abortion.
Yeah.
Very few topics have managed to divide opinion quite like abortion. People feel very strongly about it on opposing sides. What do you think?
Okay, being the very first episode, we decided to come up with something that's occurring. Mostly now that the schools are closed, and you've had a lot of cases of girls getting pregnant and stuff like that, So we thought of coming up with this topic and discuss it, at least so that people can learn one or two things. But this will be a very interesting interesting topic.
Yes, so we want to talk a bit about abortion. You can engage us, you can follow us, you can tell us how you feel.
Yeah.
But first, before we get into abortion, the topic, we want to make it tradition over here to start with a moral dilemma, some sort of question.
Yeah.
We pose this question on ourselves. I answer, she answers, and then we get things going.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Very ready.
So our question today is, you are a staunch Christian, you are happy expecting a child, then the doctors tell you, they tell you like 2 months in, that the child is deformed and will be born with certain inabilities and mental deficiencies. Are you following?
Yeah.
Yes. So the doctor says the child will live a very short and maybe hard life to navigate things. Then he proceeds to offer you a safe abortion. Now remember, you're a Christian, you hold close your Christian values.
Yeah.
Would you take this option?
Definitely. I mean, being a Christian.
Definitely. No thought. Go.
Being a Christian, haimanishi, this is your life. Hakuna pali imeandikwa, I'm a Christian, I'm not supposed to do this shit. Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to do this, but I would definitely abort the child. Because why? Mbona nijiekele stress? Kama the doctor amekwambia tu clearly, if you have this baby, ataishi for a long time, alafu definitely you spend a lot of cash kwa sababu you'll be taking him or her to the hospital all the time. So why would I want to put the pressure? Nijekeleo pressure kwa nini?
So you think itakuwa too much of a task kuhandle, kuna vigate na mto, itakuwa kazi mob, responsibility mob.
Kazi mingi.
But sasa unajua Christian belief inasema,
lakini pia if the child is not going to live for a long time, I might as well give her a good time. That small period he or she will be around. Nafanya tu a feel,
So the abortion, if you take, because the doctor's office anakuambia nakupea safe abortion, but it's on you. Uta accept the safe abortion. Ama, because again, Christian belief inasema life begins at conception. Unajua?
Yeah.
So utakubali, umtoi come, you enjoy maybe the 20 or 15 years you have with them, you take care of them, you cherish them, ama utago for option ya...
Honestly, I'd go for abort too, kwa sababu I'll have another child.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a judgment zone, kwa sababu yenyewe, honestly, I also feel as though I'd lean towards that.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu, especially the way the doctor is positioning it, anakwambia, because when you paint the picture of mental deficiencies and certain inabilities, you don't know clearly what that will mean until the baby comes. So itakuwa tricky.
Unaweza pata huyo mtoto yani no offense but imagine the child hana mikono. He can't walk.
Is that guy ananga mikono ananga miguu but he's like a you know that guy?
Motivational speaker, yeah? Me, I feel sorry for him, by the way.
Mbona?
I mean, the struggle.
But he never looks like ni kama ana struggle. Anaka poa.
Kwa sababu I feel like he's struggling. Ataka kona wife. Does he have kids?
Yeah, I think one. Wow. But siko dialed in sana. But I know he's a motivational speaker, kona wife, akona mtoi. Life seems pretty normal for him.
But you can imagine before aji accept.
True. There has to be that your moment utadua soul searching, utafute your purpose now, walk into your purpose. Okay. So, interestingly, we looked at some of the abortion laws Kenya. So, before we have a conversation about abortion, tulikuwa nataka kuangalia some of the abortions laws. We won't look at the whole document, but they are stipulated. And abortion in Kenya is regulated by Article 26 of the Constitution of Kenya, which states that abortion is not permitted unless, in the opinion of a trained health professional, there is need for emergency treatment or life or health of the mother is in danger, or if permitted by any other written law. So kuna certain circumstances that allow for abortion, but they are very specific and they are very strict. Feedback yako nini? What do you think?
So, when we were having this conversation yesterday, I told you, hakuna venye law inafaa kuingilia maisha yako. It's your life. Do whatever you want. Lakini I'm not encouraging people to do abortion, but it's your life.
So you unafeel kama law ina overstep saa zingine wakishowa say hizi vitu nini?
I mean, why is
because
always extra? Why? Go to extra.
Lazima wa regulate maybe a society wa balance out behaviors ase. Another part of this law ilikuwa inasema, I wish I can find it and read it, but inasema anyone who procures an unsafe ama some of these underworld abortions are downtown nini, you can face life imprisonment. Unajua it's outlawed na repercussions ni that steep. Unajua unaweza go to jail for life. So the law is very heavy handed.
Of which these things happen, by the way. They happen.
I know a couple of stories by the way.
Have you had someone ameshikwa kwa sababu ya abort?
Sijisikia mtu ameshikwa, but najua msei.
So I feel like the law is just there. Yani kusemekane kuna law. Lakini
I follow the law, not so much her.
I'm sure you don't. I am sure you don't.
As a lie. I follow the... Okay, but naelewa, people will find their ways around it. Unajua, kama uko allowed kufanya hii, wasiwata try kuiconceal. Listen, between you and me, nimesikia very dark stories about people who wameprocure some of these abortions. Na, the stories are very unajua, they're too real.
One story, just one.
I don't think if
so that people can relate.
I don't know if I can detail it, but she opened up to me, a friend of mine I had, na akasema, even after the procedure, there was still a lot of bleeding for like the ensuing 3 months. She actually thought she'd die. So it's very dangerous kama unaifikiria kuifanya, unajua. So, I don't know, it's tricky, but again, when you have such hard laws, wasendo wanaenda huko, downtown, nini, people try to get around it.
Mimi, kama ninge make law. In fact, I kungekuwa na law kama hii. Kwa sababu, what's the point of stressing people? I mean, if you want to do the abortion, do it. Ni maisha yako.
It's on you.
Yeah, it's on you. Kama utapata complications, it's on you. Sindo?
If you can live with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lakini a friend of mine told me, yes, you'll abort. Lakini after some years, after some months, you'll be seeing a kid and then una feel.
Oh, there's guilt. There's a guilt attached to it.
There's guilt.
So utakuwa unamtaka feel.
Yeah. Okay, kumbuka.
Can you do? Okay, so I think you spoke to a few women.
Yeah.
Tell me experience yako with the feedback na vitu kama hizo.
Yeah, so guys, I'll have to use my book. Kwa sababu nilijipea kazi ya kwenda
It's all good.
Yeah.
We appreciate the effort.
Yeah. So after talking to some of my friends, including mothers. This is what I came up with. The first person I talked to was my mom. And
So
I
you asked them generally how they feel about the topic.
In fact, niliita watu tukaka kwa group.
Baraza style, unajua.
Tukaka kwa group and then but the first person I asked was my mom. And I asked her, would you advise your daughter or anyone to have an abortion? And the answer was no. This is because she felt like if she, since I'm the only girl, she felt like if she told me to abort, ninge abort, yes, and then if I get any complications, and then later in life I want to be able to have a kid, I would go back to her and blame, you know, like, Mom, I thought you'd give me the best advice, so nili abort nikakosa kupata mtoto, you know. Yeah. So she was scared of the blame which was to come after. Yeah. For
that reason, anasema women, mothers should be against it. That's why she's not an advocate. Advice against it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I talked to another friend of mine and I asked her.
This is someone more in your age group now.
Yeah. I asked her if she had a boyfriend, for instance, and she got pregnant, and the guy told her to abort, would she abort and still be with the man, or give birth to the baby and leave the man? Sasa, speaking from experience, since she has a child, she told me that at first she really wanted to abort the baby. Lakini alijua amepata, she's pregnant after 3 months, and I was like, how?
After is when you realize.
I say, please, niambieni.
Check it out.
How can you get pregnant and then not know for like 3-4 months? Is it possible?
I don't know. Maybe that's something a woman would be missing. I don't know. Maybe women's bodies could be different. I don't know.
So she was scared for some time. So she kept the baby, but she didn't tell anyone. And then this one time, her mom was like, "What's wrong with your belly? Mbona ni kubwa?"
That's when she realized.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
She had to tell her mom. Lakini imagine she kept the baby.
So eventually, she had thoughts of getting an abortion eventually.
Yeah, but she was scared since it was already 4 months.
Yeah.
Na unajua nasikianga abortion ikifika
a certain point.
Yeah.
It's very unsafe.
Yeah.
By the way, that's the nini. So two things ilifanya cut around on her decision. One, alikuwa too far along.
Yeah.
Alafu two, alifeel truly scared.
Yeah, she was so scared.
Okay.
But now imagine they're living wako tu sawa. The baby is 2 years old. And I'm so happy.
Interesting,
for her.
unajua.
Yeah.
But neza taka kujua, maybe for talk to us if you watch this, you can give us feedback. Neza taka kujua if women generally would like to have it as an option. Unajua, in case of dire circumstances ama extenuating circumstances.
I'm sure if you talk to a lot of women, they'll want to have that.
They'd like to have it like an open option.
Yeah.
Okay. No judgment, to judge anyone. So I think that's much of what we have to cover today. It's a very complex conversation. We cannot capture everything within this time constraint. So keep engaging us, keep telling us how you feel about the topic. Do your comment, write us comments, feedback. We can use all of that. Yeah.
Also, guys, remember to follow us on our Instagram pages. All of you, I think, have an Instagram page. Please tell us your feedbacks there. Tell us what you want us to do next, what you want us to discuss, and we'll do that. Yes. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, subscribe.
Hiyo video ya mother mwingine wa TZ anasemanga sijui.
Anang'oa hiyo jina.
That's a hard name, by the way.
Cheki, subscribe, unajua.
Tafadhali.
We'll see you when you come again. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.